Hey guys, I'm Leonard Louis and welcome to my latest video. So, as you can tell by the title, we'll go over another American Horror Story video today, and basically I'm going to be talking about what I think is going to be happening in the new series American Horror Story Hotel. Now, this was announced, I think it was either last week or the week before, and I was waiting to cover it, but obviously last week I did an Alien Conversation video. If you haven't seen that, go and check that out after you've done here. But I thought, what a great time to do another American Horror Story video, because my last one, my American Horror Story Season 5 predictions, when we weren't sure what the next series was actually going to be, the response I got from that was insane. I think in about 3 weeks I got over 1,000 views, which is probably the most I've ever had on a video, and that's insane in 3 weeks. And just want to thank everyone that watched and shared that video, because obviously it got circulating. And a special shout out to Mr. Dark Phoenix. He's one of my favourite YouTubers at the moment. He just does loads of videos that talks about Gotham, Walking Dead, all types of stuff. And he commented on this video, and I'm guessing you shared it around. Just thanks for doing that. But yeah, let's get into this video anyway. So the main talking point for this is the fact that Lady Gaga has replaced Jessica Lange in this in the show, and she's going to be having the main role. So I'm going to go with, I think she's going to be running in the hotel, and it's going to be set in a modern day hotel. But like any American Horror Story series, strange things are going to happen, things are going to go down, and much like The Shining, if you've ever seen that movie, it's set in a hotel. Weird shit happens on that, let's be honest. It's so weird, and I think American Horror Story is going to take that to a whole new level. It always does. I mean, since I watched the first American Horror Story series, Murder House, I've been blown away by it, not gonna lie, and I continue to love the series even more every time I watch it, really. But the sort of things that could happen is, I hope there's some aliens in it somewhere, maybe for one episode or something, because they were in Asylum. They were sort of referenced within Freak Show, with Pepper being the same character, and I just think that it would be a great time to reintroduce those. Obviously, the last time we actually saw them as such was in Asylum, which obviously was set in I think it was 60s. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was the 1960s. And obviously, if it's present day, I mean, it's going to be over 50 years since that. So I would like to see some references to those, even if they don't appear explicitly. I would like to see some movie clues, because I do think aliens have the potential to be very scary, and I do think American Horror Story can put their own sort of twist on them to make them that much more freaky. Another talking point that has arisen from this new season is the fact that I think Evan Peters could play a villain, and he has sort of been confirmed for this series, but I think he's nailed on to be in it. And I think he will play, maybe not necessarily a villain, not like, I guess, not like Twisty or Edward Mordred, nothing like that, but more like with an internal battle with himself. He doesn't know what it's kind of like. He maybe could have something like be bipolar or have schizophrenia, something like that. Something that makes him have different sort of personalities and have sort of an inner war with himself of what he actually is, and maybe won't understand himself, and he could basically become a psycho, similar to the movie Psycho, or the prequel TV series Bates Motel, if you've ever watched that. But I think, I wouldn't say he's not the type of person that you could think, oh, he's definitely a villain, but I think if there's some sort of psychological trauma or something, or I don't know, maybe links to other characters in the past series, like maybe he's an ancestor of, I don't know, Kit or something like that, I don't know. Maybe he's related to someone like that, someone that appeared in a past series. I think Asylum is probably the best series to sort of take it from. But I can't. He won't be an outright villain, but I can see him being a sort of character that thinks he's normal, but actually he's like a murderer or something like that. You know, something along those sort of lines. And another thing we can talk about is the fact that if you've seen my last predictions video, then you'll know that I spoke about the top hats that were mentioned throughout Freak Show. There's on coffee cups and on menus and stuff like that, and obviously Edward Mordrake's actual hat. It's been confirmed that that is a reference to the 1935 film called Top Hat, which is set in a hotel. I don't know much about it really. Probably should have looked at it more, but I don't know. It's just a movie called Top Hat that's set in a hotel. That was the clue. That was. It's like the most like ridiculous thing. Like we were all going like into really detailed into like conspiracy theory, well, not conspiracy theories, but yeah, we're talking about Operation Top Hat and stuff like that. But it just turned out to be a 1935 film. Bit of an anticlimax, but you know. Another thing that I'd like to talk about for this series is, I think it'll probably feature some songs, like some actual singing parts in the show, with Lady Gaga obviously doing those, because previously in Asylum and Freak Show, Jessica Lange has obviously been singing in those, and obviously Lady Gaga's a singer. Why would they wouldn't have got someone to play, sort of take over that sort of role of Jessica Lange that couldn't sing if they didn't need a singer, then they wouldn't have got anyone that could sing. But the fact that they've gone for Lady Gaga sort of indicates that there will be some singing parts, and I think that'd be quite cool, because I mean, let's be honest, we all love the Lana Banana song from AHS Asylum, don't we? So yeah, something along those lines, something not too serious but pretty, you know, just American Horror Story. It just needs to be American Horror Story-esque. That's what it needs to be. And obviously you had Jessica Lange singing Life on Mars by David Bowie in Freak Show, which quite like that song. But anyway guys, that brings us to the end of this video. Hope you have enjoyed. I've enjoyed talking about what I think is going to be happening in the next season of American Horror Story, which takes place, well, it comes out in October, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'll be doing a lot of videos when more information breaks about it, and if you really would like to see more American Horror Story videos, just leave a like below, leave a comment. You know, I'm always interested in your opinions. What do you think is going to be happening in this season? Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next time, guys. Take care. Adios. Also, Groot says, hey, it's on my calendar.